So, a lot of people have been asking for an update on my health. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, a few months ago I had a scare. Bryce was gone on business and I found a huge lump in my breast. And it was huge. It was legitimately bulging out. You could feel it. It was kind of crazy. So I got an appointment the next morning. They got me in right away. And the whole process was a little scary. When I went in, the doctor first felt it. And before she even touched me, she just saw the lump and she was like, whoa, I can see it. And I was like, I know. So she felt it. And then she became a little worried because with lumps in the breast, I mean, it can be a variety of things. It could be a cyst, it could be a sac full of fluid. If you're breastfeeding, you can do something with that, be something with that, or anything. Usually though, when you have like a cyst or something, you can usually move the lump. But mine was pretty stationary and firm, and she told me that she was worried, so she got me in right away to get an ultrasound done, where then they did a biopsy, and I had to wait for the results. A big scare, and we had a week of just, actually more than a week, of just kind of waiting, figuring things out. In one of our videos you'll see a call with one of the doctors where they're testing the biopsy and they're hoping it was just a bacterial infection, but it came back, it wasn't, came back sterile, which means, if you probably hear it on the video, but the doctor said it could be something more serious because there was no bacteria found. So that kind of freaked us out. So I got a lot more tests done. And the long story short, they think I'm okay. Anyway, so what they think it is a condition called fibrocystic breasts, and basically it's just fibrous tissue. It's kind of like scar tissue in the breast, and sometimes you can get sacs of fluid, or I mean they're rubbery, or it's tender, or it's hard. My case was a little bit more, symptoms were a little bit more severe. Now we're just going to keep an eye on it, and that's what the doctors also have told me to do. Lumps are scary, so definitely an eye-opener to my health and women's health, and check your breasts.
We keep changing cameras because the battery's dead. We want to get this update out. Our hearts go out to anyone who is currently going and battling with cancer, whether it's beginning stages or later on. We're really motivated now to, while we can, to keep living and experiencing adventures. And so we're actually planning out pretty much every weekend for the rest of this year.
Planning some pretty cool things.
We have a lot of
you guys
cool,
will be stoked about.
Yeah,
So exciting.
a lot of fun adventures coming about. So grateful and humbled that everything's okay. We've had a lot of people reach out and extend love. Found out some family members, some close family members thought they had cancer at one point and got tests done, and that was a longer process. Well, just one family member.
Friends sharing their stories, and that was cool.
Yeah, we've been watching it over the last few months, and no signs of anything.
Sorry.
So that's good. And again, thanks for all your love and support. We love you guys, and we're looking forward to inviting a lot of you and many of you out on our adventure. So we got a lot of fun things coming up. Anything else you want to say?
Thanks for loving me.
Yes, thanks for loving her.
Karen.
It's not hard to do, but thank you. Feel free to leave in the comments any questions you have for us. We don't want to leave anyone hanging in the dark, and we're sorry it took so long.
We just wanted to make sure that we were sure.
We don't want to be like going back and forth with things, and so we gave it time. They said to watch everything over a few months. Be healthy, check yourself,
or have somebody else check you, because that's fun sometimes.
Just change the rating on here. Yeah, love you guys. All right, we'll see you.